Hello guys, quickly, how do you do? Now, if you are new here and you have not subscribed, just touch the subscription bell below so that you get notification. There are lots, and also download the LearnLift app so as you get the notes, practice CBT questions, and the classes too are all arranged so you can finish on time. Now listen to me, let's move. Since we have discussed the introduction to blood, in this class, let's take the top 20 questions on blood. Introduction. What shows that you understand the class is to be able to answer all the questions. Should I guess to you? For every question you get in this class, you get $1. So let's see how you can get $20. Settle down and show you with your writing pen. I'm going to display the question. You choose your answer before I choose my answer. I promise me you're not going to miss anyone. If you understand the class, I'll make sure you make a vow that you won't miss any question. Let us start the questions. The first question says, are you set? Quickly, let's move. The question says, the percentage of formed elements in the blood is. Option A say 50%. Option B say 55%. Option C says 65%. Option D says 40%. And option E says none of the above. The percentage of formed elements in blood is. Your time starts now. After you choose your answer, pause it and choose your answer. If you have done so, first of all, we know that blood consists of two parts. Blood consists of the blood cells and the blood plasma. And we said that the blood cells are also called the formed element. And the blood plasma is also called the matrix. That the blood cells are 45%, while the plasma is 55%. So both of these formed element is 45%, and none of them is 45%, making option E, none of the above, to become what the answer. Did you get it? We said don't forget that blood cells are also called formed element and they are 45%, and plasma is also called matrix and it is 55%. I hope you got. Let's take the next question. The question says that the percentage of packed RBCs in comparison to the whole blood is. Option A say hemochromia. Option B said hemoglobin. Option C said hematology. Option D said hematocrit, and option E said hematopoiesis. The percentage of RBC in comparison to the whole blood is dash. Choose your answer. Ensure you are not failing it. Now, if you have chosen your answer, you can pause and choose your answer. Let's move now. If you have chosen option A, which is hemochromia, you would have been wrong, because hemochromia is simply the accumulation of iron pigment, which can be found in your heart, in your kidney. We're going to talk about that as we move. If you have chosen your answer to be option B, that's hemoglobin, you would have also be wrong, because hemoglobin is the iron pigment found in blood, from the word hem, which is iron, and globin, meaning word protein. We're going to talk about that. Hemoglobin is a topic. If you have chosen option C, you would have also be wrong, because what is hematology? Hematology is the study of blood. The study of blood is called what? Hematology. If you have chosen E, hematopoiesis, you would have also be wrong, because hematopoiesis is the formation of blood. The formation of blood is called what? Hematopoiesis. Of course, making hematocrit the answer. What's hematocrit? Hematocrit is also called the packed cell volume. It is the volume of RBC expressed in what percentage? We'll talk about that. The volume of RBC expressed in percentage is called what? Hematocrit value, and it's also called the packed cell volume. I hope you have not missed any question. Be sincere to yourself. Let's take the next question. The question says, what is the specific gravity of RBC? You don't need option for this. Tell me. First of all, we have among the properties of blood, we have specific gravity for total blood, specific gravity of RBC, which is blood cells, and specific gravity of plasma, especially plasma protein. Option A say 1.2022. to 1.301. Option B said 1.022 to 1.026. Option C said 1.902 to 1.101. Option D said 1.902 to 1.910. And option E said none of the above. Choose your answer. Don't check the notes. Choose your answer. Of course, we said that the specific gravity for total blood is 1.052 to 1.061. That's for total blood. But for RBC, that's for blood cells, it is 1.092 to 1.101. While for plasma, it is 1.022 to 1.026. Of course, from this, I'm making option C to become the answer. I hope you understand that. And this again is the summary. Specific gravity for total blood 1.052 to 1.061, while specific gravity for blood cells is 1.092 to 1.01, while specific gravity for plasma is 1.022 to 1.06. Quickly, let's take the next question. The question says dash provide viscosity to the blood, which is important to maintain blood pressure. Viscosity. We talk about thickness of blood. It means viscosity. Let's see option A say fibrinogen, C said fibrinogen, C said albumin, and D says your globulin, E says your plasma protein. You remember what are the two things that causes viscosity in blood? Number one, what is it? We talk about there are two things. We said your red blood cells and your plasma proteins. Which plasma protein is small? Your albumin. But in this case, since they're asking all the plasma proteins are present, we will not just choose albumin because all the plasma protein contribute to your viscosity, which making what your plasma protein the answer. But take note that which is more is what albumin. Are you with me? So take note of that viscosity is caused by your hemoglobin, which is your blood cells, your red blood cells, and your plasma protein, which is your what? Albumin. Don't forget the hemoglobin there is that we are referring to what? Red blood cells. Are you with me? And your plasma what? Protein. But which of the plasma protein is more? Your albumin. Albumin give more viscosity than what? Than others. Let's take the next question, question 5. Blood is considered as the fluid of growth because we said there are three types of blood, right? We have three definitions of blood: fluid of health, fluid of growth, fluid of life. They say, why is it called the fluid of growth? Option A say it helps in the regulation of water content in the body. Option B say it carries oxygen from the lungs to tissues and CO2 from the tissues to the lung. Option C says it removes metabolic waste from the body. Option D say it carries nutrients from digestive system to the digestive system and hormones from endocrine system to all the tissues. What is your answer? Why is it called the fluid of growth? Good. You have chosen your answer, right? Now let's do the correction. The answer is that it is called the fluid of growth because it carries nutrients from your digestive system as well as hormones from your what? Endocrine system around the body. Because it does that, it's called the fluid of growth, making option D to be the answer. Did you get it? Are you sure you got it? Let's take the next question up. Now, take note that fluid of life because it carries oxygen and CO2. Fluid of growth because it carries what? Nutrient and digestive system and hormones. And fluid of health because it removes diseases and get rid of what? Waste products. Are you with me? Quickly, let's take the next question. What is the color of arterial blood? Option A say purple blood, scarlet red, brown red, green red. Of course, you should know the answer. What's the color of arterial blood? We said that blood is either arterial blood or venous blood. Arterial blood is also called bright red, or we call it what? Scarlet what? Red. While venous blood is called what? Purple what? Red or dark red. Arterial blood, scarlet red, venous blood, purple red. Let's take the next question. I hope you missed anyone? Now, the ratio of water to blood in terms of viscosity is a 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 1 to 3, 3 to 1. If you have chosen option C, you would have been wrong. If you have chosen option D, you would have been wrong. It's between option A and option B. What's the ratio? They did not say blood to water, they say water to blood. We know that if it is water to blood, it will be what? 1:5, because blood is 5 times thicker than water, making option B to be the what? The answer. B, not option A, which is what? 1 to 5. Let's take the next question. Which is the pH of blood? What's the pH of blood? Option A, acidic, slightly alkaline, slightly acidic, alkaline. Of course, the pH of blood is what? Blood is slightly what? Alkaline, because it has a pH of 7.4, making option B to become the what? The answer. Quickly, let's take the next question. Dash is absent in serum. What's the difference? What is absent in serum? It's a calcium, glucose, fibrinogen, and amino acid. Of course, what's your answer? Fibrinogen. Very correct. Quickly, let's take the next question. Number 10. An hematocrit of 41% in a sample of blood analyzed means it's 41% of hemoglobin in the plasma, 41% of the total blood, which is made up of blood plasma, 41% of the total blood is made up of red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, 41% of formed elements in the blood are red blood cells. Choose your answer. Pause it, take your answer. Now, if you have chosen option A, you would have been very wrong. If you have chosen option B, you would have been totally wrong. Option C. Let's go to option D. Option D, you would have been very, 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 very. Of course, the answer is option D. 41% of blood means, when we talk about hematocrit value, it is the volume of RBC. Are you with me? So volume of RBC, so 41, option D says 41% of formed element, which are what? RBC, making option D to become the answer. Don't forget, hematocrit value is the volume of RBC expressed in percentage. It's also called the packed cell volume. Let's see the next question. The liquid portion of blood with fibrinogen and some other clotting proteins removed is called A, plasma, platelets, plasma proteins, formed elements, serum. What's your answer? Serum. Correct. Your answer is what? Serum. Let's take the next question. Matrix of blood is also called dash. A, buffy-coat, plasma, erythrocytes, lymphocytes, formed element. Matrix is also called your what? Your plasma. Don't forget that plasma is also called matrix. Why? Formed element are also called, say, what's plasma? We say it is a clear straw. It's a clear color straw part of blood, right? Quickly, let's move. Option number 13 says that blood is five times viscous than water. Yes. It contains red blood cells and plasma protein. Yes. Let's see option. The option A says if both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and if 2 explains 1. First of all, is both statements correct? Okay, let's see option B. If both statements are correct, but 2 does not explain 1. If 1 is correct and 2 is wrong. If 1 is wrong and 2 is correct. If both statements are wrong. Now let's see. You should know that statement 1 and statement 2 is correct, because blood is 5 times viscous than water. True. And it contains red blood cells and plasma. Correct. But does 2 explain 1? Yes. Blood is 5 times viscous than water because it contains red blood cells and plasma, making option A to be correct. Do you understand? This is a logic question. If 1 and 2 are correct and 2 explains what 1. Next question. Question says that what is incorrect about the physical properties of blood? A says that normal pH of blood is 7.4. Okay. B said osmolarity of blood is 275 to 295 million moles per kilogram. Option C, that blood appears red because of low amount of hemoglobin. Option C said deoxygenated blood is dark because of low oxygen. He said none of the above. Have you chosen your answer? Of course, the pH of blood is 7.4, which is slightly alkaline. B said the osmolarity of blood is 275 to 9.5 mol per kilogram. Yes, because that's the osmolarity of blood. C said blood is red. Yes, because of low amount of hemoglobin. No, blood is red because it carries oxygen, and oxygen binds with hemoglobin. So that means it has excess hemoglobin for the oxygen to bind. That's why blood is red. So Option C is not correct. D said the usual blood is dark because of low oxygen. Yes, in none of the above. No, the answer becomes what? Option C. I hope you understand, but I hope you choose your answer before that. Blood appears red because of high amount of hemoglobin, not low amount. Hemoglobin is the protein in blood that binds with oxygen and that gives it that red blood color. Not a true statement. Okay, serum is the same as plasma. New blood cells are produced every day in healthy adults. Red blood cells have a lifespan of 120 days. Plasma is straw colored. Plasma contains proteins. What's your answer? They say which of this is not true. First of all, let's option D say plasma is straw colored. That's correct. That's the definition of plasma. It's a straw colored part of blood. He said that plasma contains proteins. Yes, because plasma has solid, liquid, and gas. Under the solid, we have your organic and inorganic. Under your organic, we have carbohydrate, proteins, lipid, hormones, and enzymes. So D is correct. E is correct. Red blood cell by the lifespan of 120 years less. Yes, we're going to, when we get to red blood cell, you're going to see that. But take note that red blood cell by the lifespan of 120 days. New blood cells are formed in an healthy adult. Yes, everyday blood cells are formed. You now see option A, see serum is the same as plasma. No, serum is plasma minus fibrinogen. So option A is not correct. You see the way I analyze the option, making option A the correct answer. Number 16, fast. Functions of blood include respiratory function, excretory function, defense function, digestive function, transport function. What are the functions of blood? Respiratory function. Choose your answer first. Have you done that now? What are the functions of blood? You can pause it and choose your answer. Respiratory function. Yes, it has respiratory function. Excretory function. Respiratory function. Yes. Excretory function. Yes. Respiratory function because it carries oxygen and removes CO2. Excretory function, it gets rid of waste product from the body. Defensive function, yes, it helps to fight against what diseases? White blood cells. Transport function, yes, it helps to transport hormones, other substances. Digestive function, no. Take note that blood only have nutritive function. Nutritive function, transport nutrients, but it does not have digestive function, making option D to become the answer. Do you understand that? Please understand the difference between digestive function and nutritive function. Go back and watch that class when I said that it is towards the end. Now, number 17. Among the function of blood, which white blood cells is involved in immunity? Do you remember? Option A is basophil, neutrophil, lymphocyte, monocyte, eosinophil. Which one is involved in immunity? Choose your answer. Of course, the answer is your word lymphocyte. Lymphocytes are involved in what? Immunity. Eosinophils are involved in detoxification, while your neutrophils and your monocytes are involved in phagocytosis. I said that in that class. Did you get it? Have you solved? Is there anybody that have not missed anyone? Okay, you're already having $17, right? I feel you, bro. Imaginary money. Lymphocytes play a central role in immunity. They are responsible for producing antibodies, coordinating immune responses. You should know about that. Now, let's take the next question. Which is not a component of plasma of blood? Gases, calcium tubules, proteins, monocytes, nitrogen. First of all, which of these is not a component of plasma? First of all, plasma is also complementary. Choose your answer. Of course, if choosing answer, my answer, which is the answer to the question, is your word monocyte. Monocytes are under cells. Okay, let me give you a mental picture. Blood is divided into two: blood cells and blood plasma. Under your blood cell, we have red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. So your monocytes are under your white blood cells. Your white blood cells are called your Ben and LM. Basophil, eosinophil, neutrophil, lymphocyte, and monocyte. So monocyte is part of your white blood cells. But the question is, which of this is not plasma? Plasma have solid, liquid, and gas. Under your gas, you have oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. So nitrogen was another option. We now go to, if you go to your solid, solid now, solid are divided into organic and inorganic. There was calcium there. So calcium is inorganic, and you can see your protein, this and that. So the answer that was not part of that distinction is your word monocyte. I hope you understand. Number 18. What is the primary component that settles at the bottom when blood is centrifuged in an hematocrit test tube? I gave you that time. So let me have your A plasma, red blood cell, white blood cells, platelet. What's the answer? What is at the base? Have you chosen the answer? Of course you should know. Now I want to choose my own answer. Of course you should know. What is at the base when a blood is collected from a patient and put in a centrifuge test tube and an anticoagulant is added and is left for 30 minutes? We said that plasma comes to the top while red blood cells come to the bottom, making red blood cell the answer. You can see that now. Now, what is the purpose of adding an anticoagulant to blood when collected from a hematocrit? Why do we have an anticoagulant? A, to prevent red blood cell from setting. B, to maintain the white buffer code. C, to prevent clot formation, to increase the hematocrit. Of course, if you don't have, well, okay, choose your answer. Now, of course, if you don't add your anticoagulant, what will happen to blood? The blood will clot, making option C to become the answer. The last question, number 20. What is the thin layer between plasma and red blood cells in an hematocrit test tube called? Plasma layer, red blood cell, buffer coat, platelet. Choose. Are you done? Now what's the answer now? The answer between plasma and white blood cell, between plasma and red blood cell, what we have is called your word buffer code. You remember that? Now let me give you a mental picture. You can see plasma is top, red blood cell. Between it, that is what we call your what? Your buffer. That brings us to all the top 20 questions in the introduction of blood. Now I'm done with the first topic. One topic down. We move. I hope you enjoy my topic. I hope you enjoy this topic. Play the video, watch it over and over and expect my next topic. We're going to finish all the topic one after the other. We finish the topic, we take the top 20. Finish. By the time we get to the end of the topic, your success will loud. You need distinction student. I hope you enjoy the class. If you have not subscribed, be sure to click the subscription button. Please tell your friends about these classes. God bless you. I'll see you in the next class. Peace out.